Yeah, welcome to this video. Today we'll be mixing this shade of greens, and one of the things we are going to learn from this is understanding how color relates and also learn values of colors. We'll be mixing this from primary colors also, and one of the things I want you to note when mixing colors is whenever you see the color, the first thing that should come to your mind is what is the dominating color in this tone that I want to mix. If you look at this, we'll see that is a shade of green. So the major colors to mix green, the major primary colors to mix green is yellow and blue. This is medium yellow and this is ultramarine blue. Now, why am I not being specific on the type of blues and yellows to use? Is because this color is a desaturated color, so I don't really have to care about the combination of the blue and yellow to use. However, if you are trying to mix a brilliant color, I make a video concerning what colors to combine to get a vibrant hue. So since the dominating color here is green, we'll start by mixing our blue and yellow together to get a green first. From our class on how to mix vibrant colors, we learned that blue is an ultramarine blue, which is this blue, is a blue that leans to red, and medium yellow too is a yellow that leans to red. So automatically we have introduced certain amount of red into this mixture, which is not bad because we are trying to mix a desaturated green. So we can mix it this way. However, mixing desaturated colors can come from different color combinations, yes, provided you know where you are heading to and what you want to achieve. So we have the green already, and I think the next thing we need to do here is to put a little bit of black. Also, remember the rule we learned in our last class about mixture of color. You go from light to dark. You don't just go dark at once. You gradually tone your colors to meet the exact value that you need. So I think we are close, but one other thing that I could sense from this color is that it has a kind of white in it. So I'm adding a little bit of white into this mixture. Let's still add black to this mixture to bring the value to the right value that we need. So I think we are almost there. A little bit of white with there. So I feel this is a better match to that color. That's our first color right here. let's move on to the next color, which is this, which is way lighter than this color. So you can start by mixing this with white. Remember, we go from the lightest to the dark. So looking at this, we have not gotten to the value that we need, so we keep on adding green. However, I noticed something from my mixture, that this color is looking bluish than what we have here, so we need to add a little bit of yellow to it. So I think we are close. So this works. And just add a little bit of yellow to the mixture, because it's still looking slightly bluish on my paper. So this is a perfect match. So after this is this. Then we move on to the next one. If you look at this, it looks brilliant than this. This color is desaturated, but this looks brilliant. Let's try if we can get this saturation from these two color combination. If we don't, then we might have to consider the type of yellow and blue that we're using to mix this exact color. So one of the things I need to do is to add enough yellow to that mixture so that the color can be brighter. So after that, we add white to it. I think we are close. I guess that's the exact color that we're looking for. So followed by this. The next one is this. This is now desaturated. A desaturated green. So let's come from that our darkest color and add a little bit of white to it. So there's more white to the green in this mixture. So mixture of color is all about trying. The more you mix, the better you become at color mixture. The more you know how color relates with each other. We are not there yet. We are close. So I'm using the black to desaturate the color further. So what I'm trying to do here is to reduce the color so that I don't end up wasting my whites, because if I keep adding whites to that much color, I'll end up adding a whole lot of white and I might not get to my results faster. So this color is looking very tricky. So this match the color better. Yeah. That's the next color. And for the third one, for the last one, many of you might think this is white, but it's actually not white. It's a green that has a lot of white in it. And these are one of the things you need to notice when you are painting realism artwork. There are some colors that look very close to white that serves as your highlights, but they are not white. Those colors are one of the things that adds to the realism of your artwork. So this is just like 90% of white and a touch of this green. So I hope this video is helpful to somebody to get their tonality right and learn how to mix color better. So if this video is helpful, kindly support by liking or sharing the video, and I'll also be making videos like this in my next videos also. So subscribe if you want to see more of this kind of video. Thanks for joining. I'll see you on my next video. Bye.